Hi guys, and welcome to Pheas Airsoft, where today I'm going to unbox this Cyma Platinum CM.098A or SR-25. Hi guys, welcome back. So if you do enjoy my content today, please do like and subscribe. It really helps me out. That said, we'll make a start. So hopefully you have seen my recent £600 order unboxing from Taiwan Gun, where this was the last gun out of the parcel. So I wanted to do a full unboxing just to show you what it's like. This is the Cyma Platinum, or otherwise known as the CM.098A, which is an SR-25 variant, so it's got a big chunky mag with it. The Platinum Edition comes with a MOSFET installed and a 6.03 inner barrel as well. So we'll have a look, as well as new styling. So on the front of the box, just Cyma Platinum. On the handle edge, just usual warnings, nothing special. On the back, a little bit about Cyma Platinum and that they're dedicated to great kit. Cyma Platinum on one end, warning on the other, and then there is a little picture of what we're about to open. I am really excited. So hopefully you've seen the unboxing of the 97B that I had, and the MOSFET in that, and the quick change spring. So here we've got the usual thing where they've chronoed it for me, showing that it's at the FPS limit that I asked for, so it's about 330-ish FPS. And Darius, if you are watching, thank you very much for working on my rifle. They've obviously checked the extra bits in there as well for me, which is great. A target and some English-Polish information as well. Get that out of the way. Got the black cover, and there it is. Now, this isn't even the longest one that they do, but that is a pretty damn big SR-25 variant, whatever you want to call it. If I have got the name wrong in general, please do let me know what the proper real steel designation will be for this. So, we've got a great big chunky mag, and unlike the M4 variant, the AR variant, this is a high cap, and I believe this is about 500 rounds. That is a massive space in there. So obviously you've got that there. There is a 9.6 volt NIM type battery, which I've no intention of using, and a charger. There's no BBs at all in there. There is a little bit of nice weight to that. I can see that there's a cleaning rod under there, and put that back in, and there is a big hex key or Allen key under there, and that is for the motor adjustment in the bottom there. Now that is a very big rifle. I'll get the box out of the way and we can have a bit more of an inspection. So, wow, that is a pretty damn big rifle. I can't quite get it all in frame there. So it's very similar style, almost identically styled to the M4 variant, the AR variant that I looked at. So I went for two very similar styles intentionally. So it's got the same flash hider, this three-pronged, quite aggressive looking flash hider. I do like that. That is metal, group screwed in again, and it's a negative thread. And you've got this nice M-lock front rail system here that is extremely long. It's huge. Nice to hold, nice and comfortable. It's not sharp at any point, which is good. You've got the same nice firm click up front iron sight as well, which clicks up and down really nice and firmly. You're not easily going to knock that over. You've got absolutely bags of real estate space on your top rail here, where you can mount quite easily and without a hindrance a magnifier, a Neotech, or a scope if you really wanted. I suppose something of this size and length would lend itself to a designated marksman rifle, which in the UK a lot of sites do support people running. So getting to the body then, we've got obviously the top rail. We've got the rear flip up sight, which is identical to the other one. We've got a slightly different styled charging handle. I do quite like that with a locking mechanism there. That's quite different. We've got this nice, I'm calling it Magpul styled body, just a bit more angled, a little bit more aggressive looking. And you've got your flared magwell, so it's easy to catch your mag in and get it in there quite easily. I'll just grab the magazine. So the magazine does just like in the M4 variant. It clicks in and locks in very nicely and easily, really nicely and easily. It does look like it's extended M4 gearbox, usually as you would find an SR-25, which is just, I suppose, a longer version of a version 2 gearbox. They have all got a unique serial number on. You've got a nice fire selector here indicating safe, single and full auto, but there's no actual symbol for full auto, which tells me this real steel one, if it was a real steel one, is intended as a designated marksman rifle. Now, based on the other one, I'm guessing this motor must be high speed as well. The fire selector is ambidextrous, which is a nice little feature. I'm guessing, yeah, the dust cover does lock back again. Now, that's a little bit different. That the hop unit is not the same as the other one. It looks to be, it's a plastic hop unit, but it's got a wheel adjuster instead of the little wheels that we're used to. It's got a vertical wheel, I suppose, as opposed to the horizontal wheel adjuster. So that's quite interesting. Quite interesting to see how well that performs. Then you've got, obviously, your various furniture and accessories. I do like this angled design to it all. It's quite nice and meaty and chunky. And then you've got the exact same stock that was on the AR variant. So if we pull down the button at the back there, flip it open, and there is the connector. Now, before I thought I could see a MOSFET in there, and I can't. I'm guessing it's possibly the same one, which is a trigger block based MOSFET. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my usual batteries, and we'll see what kind of rate of fire we can get out of this thing. So here I've got my 7.4 volt 2200 milliamp Nupro LiPo, and that's a 20C continuous and 40C burst. So we'll see what that puts out, and possibly we'll hear the music from the MOSFET again. That is definitely music from a MOSFET, which I'm guessing confirms that it's booted up and it's ready to go. So we'll slide those in, and safe, semi, really nice and crisp. Possibly not quite as quick as the M4 variant, but that's definitely still much nicer than a lot of AEGs out of the box. And full auto, that's definitely steadier than what you would normally get, or well, it's not than you would normally get. That's probably closer to what you would normally get in a Cyma. The other one was much faster, the 0.97A or B, I forget which one it was that we unboxed. But that was on a 7.4, so we'll just do that again. So semi-auto, it's definitely snappy on that trigger, there's no delay or anything, it's definitely straight away. And we'll go full auto. It's by no means is that a bad rate of fire, but having opened the other one and the other one had such a high rate of fire, I was expecting a little bit more from this, but absolutely fine. The pistol grip is the exact same one as the other one as well, so it's like a plastic Magpul styled, I suppose you would call it, or I call it, recognise it as that. So there goes the 7.4 out of the way. Let's try the 11.1. So I'm just going to loosely mount it in here. I believe this has also got the same quick change system. Let's listen for the battery, the MOSFET. So it's booted up, it's happy to have the power from that. So let's go safe, nothing, single. Much nicer. That is now at the level of performance on single shot that the 0.97 was on a 7.4. So let's try full auto. That is pretty damn crazy. I'm not sure if that sort of really, I'm pretty sure I could achieve that with just an 11.1 and without a MOSFET in some setups quite easily. But the fact that there's a MOSFET in there, there's possibly some efficiencies that we can work on. It might be an overly powerful spring, it might be a different motor even, and it'll be interesting once I do get to do a disassembly on these to see what they're actually like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and give this a quick chrono just to check that it matches with what they've said, and we'll see where that leaves us. Hi guys, so I am back from the Chrono and can confirm the Chrono sheet was absolutely spot on. It is doing about 330, maybe a little bit under, a little bit over, 330 FPS. So I'm dead happy with that. The magazine went in, sat absolutely perfectly and fed really, really well. So I was happy with that. And it is probably around 500 rounds. Now unfortunately this is the only one I've got. So if I do take this out, or when I take this out to test it, it will be a bag of ammo sat in a dump pouch and I'll have to just reload the mag. Not a game killer, but just something to be aware of. Just double checked as well. So on both this one and the 97, it is a 6-position stock. It is a 6.03 tightbore barrel as well. There is a MOSFET that is the trigger block basically to make things a little bit snappier. They've got 8mm bearings in there. It looks like this version's got a steel tooth piston as well. They have gone all out to make this a high performance. I suppose that's why it's got the premium platinum tag to it, is because it is such a high class product. The body itself looks really, really nice. I'm really impressed with the body. I love the angled look of it all and things like that. Dropping £200 on this, you are not going to be disappointed. I'm pretty sure, based off what I know about the Cyma AKs and things like that, the range and accuracy will be really good, especially considering it's a 6.003 barrel that's in there as well. I am interested to do a disassembly in the near future just to find out what the MOSFET is, if it's a custom build or if it's something like a per run or something like that. It's definitely not a Gate Titan because they don't make little tunes when they boot up. But genuinely lovely package, really high quality. I love that that is actually a high cap, and I believe Taiwan going to have just started selling these as extras as well, that you can buy extras of these. Just wow, just look at it, it's an absolute beauty, and I'm really looking forward to being able to get back on a site soon and getting these shot to see what these all shoot like, and I can come back and do a series of reviews. So I'll leave the usual videos in a minute. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please do like and subscribe because it really helps me out, and I will see you next time. Bye.